Hey guys, so it is the first official day of Christmas break and we have decided that today we are doing nothing, and this is going to be a pattern over the next 3 weeks. We really want to keep it low-key and relax this holiday break. So the boys right now are both in their undies. Even Lincoln, we are starting potty training today, so he's in a pair of underwear and I'm in my pajamas still, and you know what? It feels so good. So, for today's Vlogmas video, I am going to be kind of walking you guys through something that I'm going to be doing while we're sitting at home, because it's something that I can do that I haven't had time to. So this is my home and family, like my home management binder. I originally made this probably, Lincoln, let me show you guys, but let me take a break. Look at Lincoln. He's so funny right now how he has this all set up. Anyways, originally made this about a year ago, and it worked really well for a while. It started to get very cluttered. We moved and I haven't used it since. Want to get back into using this. I want to make it efficient and work for our family. I have a couple other binders in addition to my home management binder. I have a warranties and manual binder, which I'm not going to show you guys because it's upstairs. It's very simple. It's got dividers in it to divide different categories of products, and then it's just got pockets and sheet protectors that just have warranties, manuals, and discs in it. That's it. Super simple. Her hat is in your playroom. I just saw it. This one is my stationery and mailing binder. I need to sort of go through this one as well. It's in your playroom. I need to kind of go through this. So over here I just have a couple different greeting cards and like little gift notes from friends and from my husband that I like to keep. I need to go through here and maybe just be a little bit more selective because it's getting very it's starting to overfill. So in here I just have a couple different little you know, sheet protectors and holders, little zippered pockets. This one had paper clips all in it, but as you see I only have one left. And my baby, the muffins. Okay, you need to put the Skylanders away first, and then you can play with your muffins. Put all your hippos and your Skylanders away, and then we can pull something else out. And I just mean decorative, like paper clips. My regular paper clips, I have tons of them, and they're just in a container. I've got a few letter stickers. All of these are from the little dollar section of Target. Some of them are a couple years old, though, so, but they typically have something similar all the time. Let's see what else. And then I've got my little silver ones. Got those. Oh, looks like there's some paper clips in here. In here, I just have some, this is like a divided thing. I've just got some different cards. These ones are like there's nothing written on them or in them. They're just blank. These ones up here all say thank you. And those are from the dollar section too. And then up here, I just have some little Martha Stewart Avery tags, and then apparently I put paper clips in here. I'm not really sure why those are in there. So I need to go through there and figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm not. I've got some gift tags. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull these out because I need to have these out with my Christmas stuff. I forgot these 2 years in a row. I want to actually use those this year. Got some chalkboard labels, which are really cute, and then these little label stickers. Then I've got my Christmas stationery, or Santa's Christmas stationery. I can't let the kids see this because this is what Santa always leaves a note on Christmas Eve, and this is also the paper that our elf on a shelf uses. So I just have that in there. And then I just have some little business card sheets, these bigger sheets, and then the really big ones. So I need to kind of go through here and poke around in here. I want to reorganize my home management binder. I want to show you guys sort of a before. So here we go. We've got some coupons. I need to go through these because I can't even tell you how old some of those might be. Although I think this one I just recently threw in there. Yeah, this one's good till December 31st. So we may hang on to that. And I may make an order on the 30th just of like underwear, socks, undershirts for the kids, that kind of thing. I've got a Tiny Prince, $20 off holiday cards. I've already did my holiday cards, and I used a great coupon for those. So 25% off I don't need. Free birth announcements. I do have a friend that's pregnant. I'll see if she needs She went, oh, nope, that's November 30th. See, so those are expired. Those are expired as well. Got my little Williams-Sonoma catalog, and this isn't expired yet. So I'm actually going to hang on to this in case I get any Christmas money from family on Christmas. And then also, it expires after the 30th or on the 31st. So there is time after Christmas to use this. And I have been sort of revamping our cookware and our kitchen appliances. So I'll hang on to those 2 items. Okay, this pocket folder here is school stuff. Everything in here is from when little Larry was in preschool in Florida. So this all needs to get emptied out, and we need to change that. Let's see. I've got calendar of events and school papers, our budget, our meal plan, our projects and to-dos, cleaning schedule, business cards and IDs, pets, kids, medical and dental record. Like, this is like for their insurance cards and stuff like that. Lists. This might still work. I have to just kind of see. This is information again about little Larry's preschool, so we don't need that any longer. This is budget stuff, and we have sort of revamped our budgets, so I need to reprint that. This is my list for our cross-country trip, so I don't need that anymore. This is budget stuff. This is all old. We don't even have credit cards anymore. You put them all away?
Yeah.
Okay, put all your Hungry Hippos away. Let's see. And you know what? It looks like the other sections really weren't used. Got my husband's diving cards back here. Those need to stay in here still. But yeah, so we need to do an overhaul of this. So I'm going to get to work on this, you guys, and I'll show you the finished product. Alright guys, I have been working on my home binder all morning. It's basically, I made no progress because I got to the budget tab and decided to do my yearly budget. So, I have printouts. I did this little guy. I won't show that close up because it has accounts, names, and actual numbers on it. So, I'll have to print a blank one out or cover up the account stuff and just show you the amounts maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, so I have this whole thing happening, but I'm taking a break because little Larry's upstairs laying down and he's been instructed to stay upstairs. And Lincoln is heading upstairs to take a nap. So I'm going to take the time to catch up on YouTube. I'm watching The Not So Ordinary Wife. I love her videos. So just catching up on her because I think I'm like 4 videos behind. And I'm wrapping little Larry's birthday gifts. He's already opened 2. I let him open 2 from my husband's family yesterday because they came in the mail. He saw them. They were wrapped. I know they don't care if he opens them early. So he got a really cool Melissa and Doug like night costume, and it came with like a little shield, and it's like really good quality, like better than a Halloween costume. It's super durable. It's really nice. He got Play-Doh from his great-grandmother, one of his great-grandmothers. My husband has, there's some divorced grandparents, so there are 3 sets of grandparents that get him gifts, or 3 sets of great-grandparents that give him gifts. He has 2 aunts, my husband's sisters, that get him gifts, and then he's got his grandmother and his grandfather on my dad's side, or on my husband's side. And then on my side of the family, he has my parents, my aunt and uncle. My brother and sister are younger, but they usually pick something out and my mom sends it. My sister is 17. My brother is 22, so he sends stuff or he buys stuff sometimes for him. So he'll have gifts to open from them. Actually, this art easel is from my mom right here and dad. And then my grandmother usually sends money, and usually I buy him a gift that's from my grandmother, and then the money that she sends just reimburses me. Most of my extended family, I have a really big family that's very spread out. So it's usually just kind of like greeting cards and a happy birthday from them. And the same goes for us. We kind of, it's kind of like an understanding we have. But he does have a lot of family to open gifts from. So my aunt and uncle, Well, yeah, my aunt and uncle, my parents, my brother and sister, and then my grandmother which is his great grandmother, and on my mom's side, my grandmother on my dad's side lives in Mississippi, and we don't see her too often, but we do talk to her. And my aunts on my dad's side of the family always say, you know, something nice to him for his birthday. So he does have gifts coming from them, and he has opened some. Most of these are from me, except for me and my husband, except for the baseball mitt that is from his grandmother, and my husband, his great grandmother on my husband's side. This is from my parents, and that easel pad is from my parents as well. Underneath there is from me and my husband. He's got a Nintendo DS, a movie, and then a game, and then he's got more movies over here and some more games. This thing I got for him, so that's that, and then this is from us as well, and then I picked out some little boxers for him, and then he's got two things on the way from my husband's family that they just haven't gotten here yet. My husband has a great aunt who always sends him something, and it's on the way, and then there is something from my mother-in-law and father-in-law that's on the way. Then I got him this. Picked this up for him. It's a sentence building little kit. He is really, really great with math and like fantastic with math and science. He struggles with reading and letter recognition. So picked this up for us to use over the break. And yes, I do get my kids learning items for their birthdays and Christmas too. They need that stuff too. This is the baseball glove and the baseball set that my husband's grandmother, one of his grandmothers, got for little Larry, which is perfect because we are signing him up for baseball January 1st. And I hope that he likes it. He's played t-ball before, but never baseball. So we'll see. I need to actually talk to him and make sure he still wants to play. But I figured this would be good for that. So, and he likes to play in the yard, so that's that. And then my mom got him this easel pad to go with the art easel she got him too. So I need to wrap this stuff and get it. I'm just going to pop it over there by the tree, and he'll open it Monday morning. So you guys, I found this clip of how to wrap oddly shaped gifts on Facebook, and it's from the Meredith Vieira show. I guess this was a clip that was on her show. And you're essentially making like a little gift bag with wrapping paper. So I'm trying it out because I figured I could stuff his this baseball glove in there, and maybe even I could throw the Play-Doh in the same bag. I don't know though, because this is really heavy, so we'll see. So I'm giving it a try, and so far it's coming along. It's not too terribly difficult. So I'm just going to stand. Actually, I'm going to probably cut a little bit of this off here because it looks like it's I have a little extra. So I'm just going to cut straight across. She says to just eyeball it as far as it being tall or wide enough for your gift. And this looks about right. So, and then oh my goodness, you guys, that is insane. It totally worked. Give it a try. So this is what I don't want to like play the video because I don't know if it's like a copyright thing, like I shouldn't be showing it. I don't know. But it's from the Meredith Vieira Show Facebook page, and it is Sisk Wrapping Odd Gifts. I'm not really sure what the Sisk thing is. And it's Zulily Lifestyle Editor Amy Goodman that is doing the wrapping. So give it a try, you guys. Super cool. I'm excited. I wish I had known this sooner. And you could probably even, if you were going to be real fancy, tie a ribbon to the top of some sort and make it into an actual bag. I'm using Target paper, and their paper is fairly thick. And in the clip, she says to use a thicker paper, like a medium thickness paper, because if it's too thin, it won't be very sturdy. But super cool. All right, I got all the birthday boys' presents wrapped and ready to go. These are the ones that are mainly from us. I think there are two in there that aren't, or two. And the rest of them that I'll just wrap as they come in. So yeah, this is what he is getting so far for his birthday. I'm sure I'll vlog whenever he opens them so you guys can see everything. But yeah, all wrapped and ready to go. Super cute. Loving that wrapping paper too. Love those colors. So I told him he's not allowed to open them, and he knows that. So those will sit there for now until his birthday in 2 days. Oh, you guys, I have a problem. I am addicted to these gingerbread minis. I'm sitting here working on our rough, like, we do like a rough yearly budget in the beginning of the year, and then, or towards the end of the previous year, and then we go back and like readdress it every month. And I'm still working on the home management binder kind of at the same time and watching YouTube. But I cannot stop eating these gingerbread minis. I'm gonna feel so gross after I eat this entire bag, but they are so good. I can't stop. With a little bit of tea, I mean, come on, it's perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a break on the home management binder tonight. I did get the meal plan section done and the budget section done, and then I did print out a calendar for the calendar of events section. Projects and to-dos, I'm not sure I'm going to keep this or not, if I'm going to keep that or not. The cleaning schedule, honestly, I don't know if I'll keep that because I do have that in my Erin Condren. So, I don't know, we'll see. Business cards and IDs, that's going to stay the same. I still have my husband's dive cards in there. And then the pets and kids medical and dental, that'll stay the same, and the lists will stay the same. So, it is basically done. I think this is going to evolve over time. Now, I used to keep all my recipes in a binder, and I had it all sectioned off, and I would refer to it all the time. But I find that I am always just going online to grab my recipes, even the ones that I use often, and then even ones that I come up with, I pretty much just have them in my head, and I just, just go with the flow and make them maybe a little bit different every time, but essentially it's all in my brain or online. I may, in this meal plan section, start putting recipes that I refer to often online. I may start to print them out. Like I may put my pizza dough recipe that I use in there. I may put the pepperoni roll recipe, the granola bar recipe, stuff like that I may put in here. And I'll show you really quick this stuff I need to kind of look at again. So my meal plan here, I meal plan for a month's worth of food at a time, generally. And I grocery shop for 2 weeks worth of food. So I finished my entire January meal plan. There are 2 days that may change if my husband is home by those dates, or is not home by those dates, because those meals are for him specifically. And then I did leave 1 night blank. Like I didn't write leftovers or anything, just 1 night blank, and I figured this will either be a night out or something like that. Now, this is not a set in stone thing. The meals themselves are set in stone, but the days they are on aren't set in stone. So what I'll do is, for example, I will probably go grocery shopping. Normally I would go on a Tuesday, like down here. But because Tuesday is the day before New Year's Eve, I'm going to hold out and I'm going to go grocery shopping on Friday the 2nd. So on Friday the 2nd, I will grocery shop for everything I need up until Tuesday the 20th. So I will be shopping for 18 meals and days worth of items. Well, not really. It'll be 17 because this day I'll be going grocery shopping, so I won't need to have that meal in this grocery trip. But so I buy things for the 2nd. I'll buy things for the 2nd through the 19th. And when I do that, once I start cooking these meals, like let's say I come home Friday and I do cook the spaghetti and meatballs, so I can X that out and X Saturday out because it's a leftover day. So I know I've cooked those meals, and I'll X out over this laminated sheet with a wet erase pen. And then let's say though on this Tuesday here, I decide to have the deviled eggs and the kielbasa. I'll cross that out, and then I'll know when this day comes, okay, this meal I cooked somewhere else, so I'll look for a meal that isn't crossed out. Does that make sense? Just because typically I don't actually eat the exact, I can't talk today, you guys. Sometimes I don't eat exactly what's there, or sometimes we might have leftovers for 2 days. So, for example, I'm eating meatball subs this day. We might have enough meatballs, and let's say on the 6th, I'm still eating those meatball subs, so the steak and broccoli doesn't get eaten. That happens all the time. I just shop for that many meals, so I know that for as many days there are, I have meals planned. And then I have cereal and coffee in the up top. That's our breakfast. And that's what we'll have every day during that time. And then I usually write down a few lunch ideas. I don't have a different lunch every day. I just usually have like 2 or 3 options throughout that 2 weeks, in addition to leftovers. So that's that. I'm going to bed. I am exhausted. We will see you guys tomorrow.